Hello. It is Thursday, which means it is time for King's Pyrite, a Fool's Gold campaign. We're going to start first by introducing our players, starting with badges.
Howdy, folks. I'm Bat Kyle, your friendly neighborhood Bat Kyle. I play Badges Newth here on Thursdays, the surly, salty holder of the brain cell. You can find me Mondays playing the stoner half demon oracle Jacob King in our Grave New World campaign, which is a Buffy the Vampire TTRPG. Fantastic game. Love that one too. And otherwise, you can't perceive me because I don't want you to, and social media is the devil. Over to Luna's mouth is full, so over to Luna.
I'm eating my favorite treat, and you're just so mean. It's me, Solar Dasher. You can only find me right now. You can only find me here. I do try and stream once in a while, and I'm gonna try and stream on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. I for those of you who don't know, I do now have a date scheduled for my surgery. It's May 14th. Wish me well. Also, if you wish to donate to help me pay the doctor, there's my coffee site. Any donations are greatly appreciated. I'm a little ways there, but I am trying hard to raise up to $700. A lot of money, I know, but any help is greatly appreciated, honestly. And thank you to those who've already helped from our Discord, which I don't have access to right now, but hey, I will soon enough. Let's go ahead and shoot over to Boulder now.
Hello, I am Boulder, also played by Nick, also known as Mike on the Discord. Well, I'm here Thursday nights. That's really all I can realistically do, just because work schedules are a nightmare. As far as Discord goes, great place to be. It's really kind of it. If you join there, we're more than happy to have you and, talk to you a little bit. You can meet us and other people that you might have seen throughout other shows. Otherwise, thank you so much for Hellhounds for producing tonight. It's great to always have you and your willingness to put up with all of the madness that is Thursdays. I'm going to toss it back to Sans, our storykeeper.
All right. So, yes, thank you to our producer for the night, Hellhounds 20. You will see them bouncing around the screen with their wonderful commentary. It always makes me laugh. Our VGT is Roll20. Art is from Hero Forge. Everything else is from the book The Fool's Gold Campaign by Hit Point Press. Everything comes with the setting, including any of the music that you hear. It is by Dingo Doodles and Felix Einrich. I'm putting away chat because I'm not allowed to see it. And also, as the rule goes, if we curse, because the original source material has quacks, different things happen. I'm trying to find it now. And yes,
we've changed the rules. We like it.
Yes. Because the players now have 13 and wait, that has to be wrong. No, okay, yeah, I was counting wrong. And I have a number.
Which shall remain N for the time being.
And those are re-rolls for the folks who didn't know what those numbers were.
Yes. Our re-rolls for our characters, because this world is horrife.
I appreciate us not rolling the wild search table whenever somebody does. I appreciate that.
Yeah. I've had to pull back on some things because it's just so much chaos in this. To begin, you have left Glenshire after being banished because your newest party member kind of murdered somebody in front of everybody.
To be fair, that guy was a total dick.
Oh, agreed. He
and
totally
he did kind of
deserved it.
incite our new party member into literally killing him.
Yes.
I mean, the court's on our side, but unfortunately, the court is public opinion, which we failed.
Yep. So, as they let you off at the crossroads from Alchemist Quarry to Hairbrain, there is somebody standing there. A small 3-foot tall guinea pig. Who is just kind of angrily sitting here.
I don't got any lettuce, my guy.
I blast with fire.
No. We don't immediately blast with fire.
Okay.
Wait for him to attack us and then blast with fire.
Okay.
I am sorry, but I'm looking for adventures. I was told that a crossroads would be the best way, and since we are on the coast, I was told to just try and stand here for long.
How long have you been standing here?
A couple of days' time.
And he shows you his camp behind him in the woods. Or in the jungle.
How have you stayed
Okay.
safe? You're a 3-foot tall meat potato with hair.
I beg your pardon.
I mean, you could call me that as well.
But
I know call names.
What would be your name while we're on the subject?
Maurice.
Maurice.
I'm from Airbrain. I am hoping to find anyone who...
And he looks basically because it's like this. He's looking the straight away.
The way we were headed, or
Yeah, effectively the way you were headed.
Oh,
Alchemist Quarry.
no, just hold on a minute. I just gonna stop the guinea pig and look at Boulder and Luna and be like, "Are we cursed to just continually run into this crap?
Yes.
How do we find quests everywhere
cursed.
we go?"
I cursed.
Okay. Speaking of being cursed to find quests, how can we help you? Assuming we're going to.
Well,
And then looks down the road, the T.
Yes.
I have some issues in Hairbrain.
Okay.
Find some issues.
We
please.
gotta give us more details here.
Could be
Me
anything.
and the League are working on something slightly dangerous.
Okay. Go on.
I dangerous.
Wait, who is the League? That doesn't tell me anything other than
It doesn't.
they call themselves
Oh.
the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen.
And
of
he looks in his
Wilted Lettuce. I
like
don't-
little jacket that he's wearing, and he pulls out a card for you.
His
We are
business
the
card.
Freehand League. We are saving anyone we can from Alchemist Quarry.
Okay.
And he offers it up to you.
Yeah, no. First, you're gonna have to tell me why people need saving from Alchemist Quarry, because I've been to a lot of places where some other town is like, "Oh, you don't go there. They're bad. They're evil. They have really nice spas. Just don't do it." And then we get there, and it turns out that that's not actually the case, and they're just people trying to make.
So if you need a spa, we do know a place.
We do know a place. Actually, yeah.
After I finish Endkyun Aura's Reign of Terror.
Okay, now, once again, you're gonna have to expand on this. How are they reigning of terroring? Because if they've got taxes you don't agree with, that's entirely different than ruling.
No. It's worse. So much worse.
Okay. Go on.
I worse.
As I have been waiting here, hoping for adventurers to come out of Alchemist Quarry. They There's none that come out.
Like, you know, there's more map. They could just be going the other way out of Alchemist Quarry.
I understand that, but there has no. You would think a city as big as Alchemist Quarry, people would be coming and going, but no one leaves.
You
Okay.
would think so, but we haven't seen really much traffic, and we've been traveling all over.
Have you seen any merchants like enter leaving?
Enter, but not to leave.
Have you checked the other side?
I have not. I don't dare go through Alchemist Quarry. I know what Kinora does there.
Okay, then please explain.
And then he gives the nastiest look he can towards Badges and Luna.
Did
Her ears
Kinora
flatten against her head.
Okay, assumptions of origin aside, your look gives me some ideas, but does not actually explain.
Kinora is grabbing people and forcing them into those and me.
Okay, so she's like the weavers, but more forced into animals.
Forceful splicing? Because
Yes.
splicing is what made me. But I chose this, just to be clear.
Mine
All
is
right.
punishment.
But Kinora did not do either of yours.
Not that I... No. It was actually a really nice guy. Hold on.
I was
Pats his,
sleeping.
pats his bag. He's got a little business card. For Jimmy R. Splice'em. I know it doesn't sound very professional, but great setup. Great guy.
I was asleep when it happened. I don't know. I slept like a baby, wake up, and I was furry.
That
If you can help me in Hebron, my others of the League have been kidnapped by pirates,
Okay.
and they have proof of Kinora's workings.
And where are
So-
these pirates?
You want us to go pirate first?
So, yeah, I'm guessing we are supposed to go rescue your folks from the pirates, and then once they're rescued, they have proof of what is going on in Alchemist Quarry, and then we're supposed to rescue everybody who's being captured and illegally spliced in Alchemist Quarry. Is that
Yes, please.
the quest chain?
Is there anything else that we should know of? Because the pirates are somewhat sudden to this whole tale.
The issue is they have things that we were trading with Pyrite.
You were trading with pirates, and
Yes.
the pirates turned on you.
Pyrite.
Pyrite.
Oh, pirate.
You were
okay.
trading pyrite. Okay.
We were
yes.
trading with Pyrite, the city.
Okay.
Okay, so your fellows who have this
And-
information were taking goods to Pyrite to trade and were attacked by pirates and are now hostages.
Yes.
So they're in pyrite.
No. The ship has not left the dock.
Okay.
And we're dock.
Hebron.
So they
Just gotta look at-
captured and are holding hostage people from Helbrin in Helbrin
Yes.
at the dock.
We have
Why
not been
does
able to help
Helbrin
them.
not just why? Do you not have people with pointy sticks?
Most of our people are survivors from Kinora's experiments.
So they probably have claws and teeth?
Yes, but
Like
they
sharp,
cannot
pointy
fight.
teeth?
Okay.
Can't-
They fear it.
Why are they even in the wilds if they fear violence? This place is violent.
How did you survive days in the jungle if you have no intent on violence?
Kind of looks at himself.
I am small and fast.
Have you seen the sheep?
I have not been stupid enough to go to the mountains.
Okay, just stop. We're stopping now.
Yes.
I guess we're doing this because innocent people are in danger. I get that. I
Supposedly.
do.
I will
Just-
also pay you all.
Yeah. No, that's
most people
fairly
do.
standard in this. We
Wait,
just
question.
finished like 3 quests.
Yes. Badges. If we can take a boat to Pyrite, imagine how much closer we can get to getting rid of all of this furniture.
That is a good point. I do want to get rid of this quacking cart full of quacking furniture that we have taken with us across like 2/3 of the quacking wilds at this point.
You okay, Patches?
No, we're not
I
okay.
just- even like our special spa day, there was like quests and intrigue and advertisements and just
Party.
They were very nice.
they were very nice. Don't get me wrong. I quite enjoyed my time there. I would like to go back, but at the same time, we can't go anywhere without this happening. Anywhere.
And I'm sure Ohio Jack's around a corner somewhere that we don't know about to pop out and be like, hey, I have a ruin somewhere that's going to try to nearly kill us.
Yep. And this time I brought 4 pairs of underwears because when I quack myself in fear, at least I can change that one out and keep going for a little while. That man's laundry bill has to be crazy.
He probably just sends it to somebody for prestidigitation. Doesn't even clean it.
I can do that.
Never do that for
Don't
him.
offer it. Don't offer it.
He deserves
No.
to suffer in his own.
Anyway, so
All right, so I guess
we have to
we're
throw salt in
going.
the water anyway.
We
So
do.
I guess we're going to help.
Let's just go. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone.
Are you coming, or are you going to keep warning people about going to Alchemist Quarry?
He whistles excitedly at your we're going to Harebrain. And starts to kind of, best way I can say is scuttle back down, escorting you all.
You're leaving your camp here? All your stuff?
I will be back in a couple of hours.
So it takes hours to get down. That's good. That's different.
Better than days, I suppose. All right, well. Let's go Bertle.
Yeah. So
Only there aren't any actually rains. Bertle would not stand for rains.
as you get closer and start to see the sand, Harebrain lies on the southern coast. And it is the most beach town you can even imagine. To the point where there is, in the center of the city, a massive sandcastle with the same logo that is on the card. The Free Hand League. 2 hands of different mammals interlocked in a handshake.
All right. So we get there.
Yeah. It is built from iridescent shells, bright coral, and warm sandstone. The coastal village of Harebrain is one of the most scenic parts of the Bellowing Wilds.
Good thing I brought my Speedo. All right, so we're here. Is there anybody who can tell us anything about the pirates? Their numbers, armaments.
As you enter the Free Hand League, this sandcastle, built to scale, I guess. You notice it's unusually empty of what you would expect this type of place to be. There's a couple of administrative workers, some very fresh recruits. And maybe like one person cleaning up.
Probably worried the earthquakes are gonna knock this place down.
Surprised
And
it hasn't.
Different.
he kind of looks back.
We are very good at our construction here. We know
Ah.
what we are doing.
So were the Weavers.
Yeah.
What happened to them?
Their whole city
Their city
in-
fell.
Yeah,
Oh,
right into that canyon. Nobody died though that we know of though. Luna
May-
turned them all into birds so that they could fly to safety.
may
How
Haisa
did
bless
that-
them.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we're also going to Alchemist Quarry for one of them, supposedly, but that's a different issue.
Yep. For now, we are here, and
Mhm.
For your issue.
And he takes you into his office and closes the door.
So,
And he shows you a map of the city. Points out where the ocean is. And he also points to where the Hairbryn docks are. And he's like,
that is where
I shouldn't be rolling the R's.
that is where the pirates are at.
Is the dock kind of big? Is the dock small? Like,
It's large. Because it is not just attached to like what you can see is the island of Hairbryn.
Mhm.
It is out into archipelagos and sandbanks. So it kind of reaches out further into the ocean.
okay, there's a lot of docks. Do you get a lot of trade?
Of course we do.
seems like a pretty
We-
important port city.
I hear a butt.
It's just been hard since the earthquakes. Many are afraid to sail.
Oh, okay.
Sail
Wouldn't
on
it be
water?
safer on the water?
It would seem like it would be a lot safer on the water.
You would think, but some are very, what is the word?
Superstitious.
Superstitious?
Yes.
Hmm.
He also points to a couple of other places for you guys. He looks at his watch. And he says,
Siren's Plunder will be out tonight if you need it.
Siren's
What?
Plunder? What is that and why would
It's
we
a
need it?
shop. They sell exciting things.
I
I-
don't like how that was worded.
Yeah.
What I mean is magic items, salvages from the ocean.
Ah.
Okay,
Okay.
that's a
No.
much better way to put it.
Yes.
Things that adventurers would like. And if they're not selling things, they are drinking and partying. Good for,
and looks at you all, looks to Luna.
young beast folk like yourself.
Are you young? Okay.
You're only 15, Luna. That's pretty young.
Yeah. If Luna was a dwarf, she wouldn't be drinking.
I no drink. No want headache.
Shows you guys also the locations of the fish market and a other cafe that is under the main pier.
Is it like low tide cafe or something?
Bubble and tea.
Fair. Are any of the
Yeah.
shopkeepers on this boat with the pirates?
No. It is only League members.
Okay.
Our most senior operatives, unfortunately.
But
we-
how?
We thought it would be an easy job. We were wrong.
Easy job.
Then
What,
how
just
did the
transporting?
pirates-
Correct.
Okay,
Of-
were you actually transporting trade goods or were you smuggling trade goods? And I need you to be honest with me here.
He crosses his arms, kind of annoyed at the insinuation that you're making.
Just
Look.
need to know.
We
We don't really care. We got thrown out of a druid village because we killed somebody. We're not exactly the clean hands you want.
there was some smuggling of individuals away from Alchemist Quarry.
Were they who you were smuggling to Pyrite?
Yes.
Okay, so you were
Okay.
smuggling people
And objects.
and objects. What objects were you smuggling?
Weapons.
Okay.
Okay. And you
No
can't
wonder
just
they're mad.
you can't just trade.
And that is what the pirates stole, was our weapons, and demanded gold alongside releasing our people.
Okay, so they took
Okay.
your people and your weapons, and if you want the weapons and people back, you have to pay gold. How much gold?
Too much.
Okay.
We do not have it.
How
We
much?
would not
Too much.
have it.
If you were to put a rough number, so we can get an idea what their demands were.
5,000
It's a little salty.
gold.
Yeah.
Only.
All right. All right. Do you know of anyone who's seen this ship like well enough to give us a rough idea of how big it is, how many crew are there, what kind of weapons do they have? Does anybody know anything
More
useful?
Maurice whistles louder this time. And in scurries a yeah, I'm gonna say a skunk. And looks at him.
Go ahead and give your report, Roger. You all are really big.
Yes.
I mean, those two,
I
yes.
am.
I was taken captive from the ship. The one in charge, the captain, I think, took a very sharp sword, and I don't think the rest of them were going to take anything else because they wanted to sell it off.
And the skunk just looks terrified to you guys.
Okay.
Right.
Did it seem magical in any capacity? To which you could tell at the time.
I don't do magic.
Do you know how
I-
many pirates there were?
With the captain, I want to say 6.
Only 6 pirates is holding off an entire
Entire
Town.
no. It's not that the town won't fight. It's only us. The League is what protects Hairbrain.
Well, how many of you is there?
And he's trying to do the math, trying to see, like,
I think younger than me.
Okay. So how were you captured? Was it a surprise? Were you
They
overpowered?
showed up out of nowhere and threatened our lives.
Okay. Were you on a boat? Were you on a cart? How
Boat.
were you? Okay. So they appeared out of nowhere and attacked your boat. Now you're sure they actually appeared out of nowhere and not somebody decided to take a nap up in the crow's nest or something until it was too late to see the pirates? Because that could be a very important thing to know.
Roll. I want to say investigation or perception.
I'll do perception. 15. No, 18 because I have I'm super proficient in perception. My bespoke. Goodness.
He fell asleep in the crow's
Oh.
nest.
Okay.
Jacques Hughes!
No.
That
okay.
aside, so all right, so you did fall asleep and you just didn't see because of that. They didn't know the pirate ship was coming up on them until it was too late. All right, that's definitely better than them being able to, I don't know, disappear into mist and then reappear somewhere else. But still,
Okay. Did it at all seem like they were in league with Kinora?
No, these are what I saw seemed to be humans.
Okay.
were they wearing stupid feathery hats?
One was the
Okay.
one that was yelling at everybody.
Get me another hat.
Okay. So they're opportunists. Maybe. Why are they staying at port? Oh, for the ransom. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a dumb question.
No, it wasn't a
So-
dumb question. You know, it might if they were worried about there actually being a counterattack of any sort, they probably wouldn't be staying here. But if I'm understanding correctly, they have most of your actual guards, your militia, whatever it is that. All right, so yeah,
Are they able to fight if we were to be able to free them?
Oh, yes.
okay,
Okay.
and these are the ones that will fight.
Yes.
Because Squeaky over here was saying that like nobody in town wants to fight ever. They don't fight. They're afraid of fighting.
Luna has lost
Uh,
interest at this point and is just sniffing around the area, just sniffing, making her own way through whatever.
Okay. If you want, roll me investigation, Luna. With
Oh,
That's a dirty 20. All right.
yes. Okay. Okay, so let's see. What can I give you with that? So what you do yeah, you kind of realize like as you're looking around, this place doesn't have much stuff in it anyway, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like this office is very clean. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like it's teetering on the this shouldn't be this clean, especially in a sandcastle
Right.
with a guinea pig.
Wow. Really? You went there? Wow.
If
All
anyone
right.
has ever had a guinea pig as a pet,
I
you
have one
know.
just over there. I have one over there.
Yeah, and you know.
The fact that he hasn't dug a hole in the corner is impressive.
That's what I'm saying.
I would like to imagine if he's domestic enough to wear clothes and have an office, that he knows how to use a toilet. That's just me, though.
That's not why the hole's there.
Oh.
Holes there so he can sleep and have a good
It's so
time.
he can sleep. But that's not there.
And I don't know. Like
Dig up
Badges
your
doesn't have to
office.
dig a hole every time.
No, I don't. Then again, I'm not as spliced as he appears to be. You'll notice I'm very humanoid, just with the fur patterns and such and the ears. This dude is like pretty much if you gave tiny hands to a guinea pig, then stood it up and made it 3 feet tall. That's pretty extreme splicing. Now I have to ask, and I'm sorry if this seems insensitive, but were you originally a guinea pig who was spliced into a person, or were you a person who was spliced with a guinea pig? Because I know it can go both ways.
Maurice looks at you, looks over at Roger.
I was once a dwarf.
Mm.
Kinora did this to me.
Well, at least you're still hairy. All right. I could have made you a mole rat. I don't. But all right. So once again, nobody can tell us anything super useful about the pirates. Nobody's already who's tried to talk to them already. Who's been handling whatever passes for negotiations.
Roger just slowly puts his hand up.
Okay, so they haven't been talked to in days.
I try to talk to them
No,
every
Roger,
day,
no, we're good.
and then they ask for the money, and if I don't have it, they put a sword in my face.
I mean,
Like,
they haven't killed you
just-
yet.
I was gonna say, yeah, at least they're just kind of waving in your face and not actually putting it in your face. It's a marked difference. All right,
So-
do they have some sort of deadline or anything, or is it just kind of been, I don't have the money, please don't kill our people?
It has been that.
So they don't have income otherwise.
Correct.
They
I
haven't
guess
been
not.
going to shore at all that anybody knows. Nobody's been bringing them supplies.
No, not that we've seen.
How closely are you watching? Like, who's watching, and are they staying awake?
Dang.
Maurice looks back to Roger. And Roger kind of just looks sheepishly for a moment.
I am the only scout available at the moment.
Okay,
Scout is such a strong word here.
but
But
that gives us a potential opportunity.
I really just want to summon like a rock elemental and just punch a hole in their hull and just rescue people after the boat sinks. But somehow I feel like that's not actually going to be presented as an option. And did they steal your boat when they took everybody, or did they just sink it?
They're on the boat.
Where's their boat?
I don't know.
Wait.
This gets stupider and
So,
stupider
their
every
boat
question I
appeared,
ask, and
they
that's
jumped off,
Badges saying,
jumped onto your boat, took over your boat, and then their boat disappeared.
I never.
And Roger just looks down at the ground, kind of kicks it once.
I didn't see the boat.
Okay, so
And his tail's so droopy.
It's
He
okay.
looks so sad.
we're trying to get. It's okay. You don't have to feel bad. We're just trying to get pieces together to know that there is a second boat with possibly the actual captain on board on the sea. That even if we do rescue your ship, is going to be after your ship. That's what we're trying to determine.
Well, it's either that or, a magical orca just carried them to the boat and just spat them onto the deck while somebody was asleep.
We work for Wizardly. That's also an option.
That is also an option. I was only half joking with that one.
We're also doing a Kinora, so it could be like a half
Yeah.
orc, a half person.
So what we can do is, I would say one of us goes down to the pier just to throw this salt in the water for Wizardly.
I can deal with that.
Doing something for Wizardly is always a good cover. If they're like, who are you, and what are you doing here? You can just tell them, I'm doing something for Wizardly. Throw the salt in there. He's probably going to show up.
If he shows up, that's a good opportunity because my gosh, that Wizard Tower showing up is kind of distracting.
It is. We want Luna nearby because I'm pretty sure something's going to need to be set on fire. possibly
Fire.
multiple somethings.
Ooh.
Hopefully we don't burn the whole dock down, but that's not really my worry at this point. I and Bertle are going to hide in the water by the boat so that we can just scurry up and get behind them while they're all distracted by Wizardly.
Assuming
And-
he shows up, but yes.
He's going to show up. He always shows up. Sometimes I think he only shows up because he knows how much it annoys us.
I mean,
And,
that's
you
the
know, I
problem
can-
is it'd be convenient if he showed up.
It would be, but you know, and I can respect that kind of low level trollishness. And that's the best plan that I really have. I'm not great at plans. And just to remind everybody, both of our fighters have just doodly off to wherever.
Oh, don't worry. One doodly out of when we were leaving a place he's not supposed to be in. So he's in deep.
And the other one, the only way you could think is he disappeared after hearing that people were being kidnapped and went off on his way to Alchemist Quarry.
Okay. So he went quarry ways. And the other one gave us a note saying he's fine. Just has stuff to attend to.
Yeah.
So, scout or pirate? Or leave. I guess leaving is also an option.
I could scout, because I can wild shape into a porpoise or something, and just try and get a look and a listen in, or a seagull. I could be a seagull.
I don't know water. It may probably, I don't know which one makes more sense. You're the druid.
Actually, probably the seagull makes more sense. There are always seagulls abound boats. I'll get a better view. I can get a little closer.
Isn't there
then
some
it can
boat
handle
that if you
better.
kill is really bad luck anyway?
Oh, albatross.
Eh.
Yeah, you don't want to kill an albatross while you're at sea.
Oh, so not a
Um,
sea.
But a seagull will blend in more, probably.
I can be invisible
For how long?
up to an hour.
Okay.
Let's
then
get that closer to the boat.
Yeah, definitely. We'll get close to the boat, get out of sight. You go invisible. I turn into the seagull. Bertle is going to stay by you, Luna. He'll join us if he needs
Okay.
to. And in fact, you can probably, since he can fly, if we need to get you there quick, you can just hop on his back and we'll get you over there. And then you can rain fire down from above. Or ice,
Wait.
or maybe something else at first. Save the fire until we really need to
Preferably, we
burn
don't
something,
want to
but-
kill the captives.
Yeah, we don't want to kill the captives, which is why we want to either hold it off or be very accurate with our fire.
Okay.
So we have a plan. You guys stay here. But-
And Roger
Yes,
looks
yes. Okay, to them.
so
yes.
relieved.
Yeah.
To Maurice and to Roger, yes.
Maurice, before you leave,
I will, when you all come back with the captives, for each captive you bring back, 200 gold.
How many
Did you
captives
not?
are
So you're
there?
already strapped for cash.
Yes, but these are people I care about.
How
I am-
many captives?
6.
6. So 1,200 gold is still a lot cheaper than 5,000 gold.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
all right. So let's go do the thing.
There's 6 pirates, supposedly, a captain, and then 6 captives.
Yep. So we're looking at a baker's dozen people.
And half of which. Rocks are easy, math is hard.
as you are walking through the city of Habrin, the smell of the ocean is intense. The sound of the waves. You can hear birds overhead. Um, and you see kind of a crowd of people away from the docks as they're just watching.
Watching the docks.
Yep, the docks.
Are there any like rumoring or like murmuring going on in the crowd?
Oh, they're talkative
Okay.
about
About
what's
what?
been going on, about the ship that's been taken over by pirates. You hear from somebody about how they moved the prisoners the other
Okay.
day. Oh, hey, where did? Go ahead, Boulder.
Like, Party wants to see like if I can get like any actual information out of kind of like just listening in, like just as we go through, because
Roll
stuff
me
like
perception.
where they moved it would be very very nice to know. That's a 9. That's good for this man. Good for you, Boulder. You actually care.
Boulder, you tried.
Okay, so you're
Gosh,
26 and
definitely gets
17
it.
over here. All right.
The other two, you hear about an alcove.
Did I say
Uh,
what alcove? Where?
They say that they built it. So it's very obvious. And you can kind of see on the sand. So, like, you can see dock and then, like, the beach underneath the dock.
Okay.
And you can see a horseshoe like alcove that's been built out of sand.
So they
Oh,
pretty much just
sand.
built, just like piled up sand under the dock to make a room.
Correct.
That's actually even better.
Essentially useful.
Of course, I'm sure they still don't. Sure, the town would prefer that we don't set their ship on fire. But this actually means possibly Bertle and I could just burrow our way into freeing these guys, and then we can worry about the weapons and the pirates without having to worry about the hostages, or we just kill everybody while the hostages are safe in a horseshoe of sand.
I could be guarded.
Did they move all the prisoners or only some of them?
That we don't know.
They said they moved the prisoners.
That's not answer that question. I know. But it definitely makes it easier-ish.
All right, so what do you two think? Do we dig, or do we go with our original plan just to make sure that the prisoners are actually there?
And we can still scope the ship, because especially if I don't think the crowd's been here all day.
Okay, so let's just stick with that plan. You do the wizardly thing. I'm gonna scout and stay awake. I know he's not here to hear it, but it's still just
It's okay. He sneezed somewhere. He knows what happened.
yep. And Luna, you make yourself invisible and stay nearby in case you need the firepower.
Okay.
Probably literally.
Just not near the group of people. Like, when we get closer to the ship, please.
Yeah. So we're gonna find a little spot, hopefully, to duck out of sight, and
Roll me stealth.
I'm turning into a bird. Oh, you mean just to get out of sight?
Mm-hmm.
Like, there's no like alleys to go down or anything.
It's a beach town. If you've ever been to a beach town, there is not a single alley in a beach town.
I'm not really doing out of sight, but yeah, that sounds all right. He's like not really trying to be sneaky. He's more just going
That is
onto the pier to
survival.
do his thing. Oh,
Yeah,
even
that
better.
was survival.
That's sick.
Yes.
There you go. Is that better for you? Still not really trying.
He thinks he's
Yeah.
being stealthy.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't.
Got a bunch of loose change in the urn, and it's just
It's
jangling
only like a
around.
bunch of rocks or something. He just
Yeah.
accidentally put a
Yeah,
bunch of metallic
Badges,
ones near
somebody
each other.
sees you turn into a bird from the crowd.
Okay.
As long as they don't dime us out, I guess.
No,
then just
and they're just like, oh, look, someone turned it into a bird.
All right.
caw!
Which bird? Nobody will ever know.
And then Badges is going for the boat.
And
Flippity
Luna,
floopity.
you're being very sneaky.
Cool.
The only one of us who is.
Yeah. Boulder thinks he's being sneaky as he's gonna do this.
Badges was just too exaggerated with his sneaking. Like he was just a sneak, sneak, sneak,
I should
sneak,
do
sneak,
it.
sneak, sneak.
And
Matrix thing.
Okay, now comes the fun part.
are you? Yep. Go ahead and roll that for
Because it's
me.
a spell.
Ooh.
Yeah, oh yeah,
Kind
it's
of
a
extension.
spell. Why would we?
It's good.
No,
Is
alright.
it? Are we on? Oh, we're going
Yeah,
by
you're
lower right.
good.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay.
All right, so
And what was the Arcana for?
Oh, trying to figure out if he like puts a little bit of the sand into the water to see what it does first, or if he just does all of it.
I'm casting this one at a level 3. So Bertle and I are both invisible.
Wow.
Let's
Nice.
go.
Nicely done.
Okay.
No, he's just gonna dump it by the boat.
The salt.
Oh,
Yep.
by the boat.
Yes.
All right then.
Or at least as close as he can. Like if somebody like notices him and like tries to stop him, he'll just trip into the water. Carrying the bag of salt.
Okay. I need. Where are you?
I mean, although talking, he probably would start
And I'm
talking
so
first to see how the talking
sorry.
goes.
And you said with a 6?
What's a 6?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of
Damn.
the pirates is going to notice you.
Yes, as they should. I'm just walking towards this boat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the whole stealth thing was just for us to try and get out of sight and separate.
I mean,
Yeah, you guys
I'm just walking
successfully
towards
did
this boat.
that.
Yeah.
Yep.
Except for Boulder, who is just
Yeah.
walking towards this boat.
Yes.
As a pirate kind of walks towards you and is like, hey, 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 hey. What you doing down here, friend? If
Walking on the pier.
you can't see, the pier belongs to us now.
I see no sign.
You see, friend, I can tell you're one of those out-of-towner types. It's okay. And
No,
he
I'm a
puts
stoner
his-
type. Moving on.
Badges is going to poop on this guy from above.
yeah.
Just gonna let loose.
Looks up. Stupid bird. You know, friend, why don't you come talk to the captain? I think he'll be real interested talking to you.
Mm.
Yeah, why don't you come on to this ship? Puts his
Okay.
arm around you, and you can feel in that instance, you don't get a choice now.
Okay.
You're coming with him.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, is there a gangplank or is it pretty obvious?
It's a gangplank, and like he just kind of leads you up it.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I'm falling into the water. If I'm able to. Because this thing's a small gangplank, I'm assuming.
Yes, it is. Roll me athletics.
Athletics. Oh, boo. For an 8. Jeez.
You go to fall off, and he just kind of grabs your shoulder a little bit harder.
Okay. You think? Oh, he's just trying to sleight of hand the salt into the water just so it slips off.
You want to need to roll a little bit higher.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Wait, the
It's
pirate's
okay.
grabbing the salt bag?
No. The pirate is holding on to. Oh,
Yeah, he's
Yeah, I'm just trying to drop the salt bag into the water, even though he's.
holding on to your shoulder. So yeah,
Yeah.
you'd actually be able to do that with that. So yeah, the salt bag falls into the water.
Okay. He still has a rocky-sized problem in about a minute, but that's not now. That's in about a minute's time. He'll have a rocky-sized issue.
Badges and Luna, you've seen this entire scene play out.
Luna is just waiting for a signal or something from Badges before she reacts. Because she knows she could stay invisible where she's at with Bertle. but she's gonna wait until Bertle either not like nudges her that it's time to go, or she gets a signal from Badges.
Mm.
All
How
right.
big is this boat?
It is. Where did I put my notes? Oh, I can't find it.
If there's a gangplank, it's probably probably a small brig at the minimum.
Yeah, it's not very big. It doesn't really even seem to have. It does not need a full crew to run this ship.
Okay.
Let me put it that way.
I am playing the calculation if Rocky can lift it.
No, it's not
Okay.
that small.
Oh, that would still be really funny though. Okay, Rocky's still going in after the pouch.
All
Or
right.
not Rocky, but Pebble's going in after the pouch, and it's going to start growing over the course of a minute.
Okay.
Badges is going to turn into a rat as soon as he's able and get in the ship and start scouting.
Okay. So you'll get to hear the entire conversation. And Luna, you're just going to stay off with.
Unless
Elizabeth?
unless him changing into a different animal was the signal for her to start moving forward, then
No?
she's gonna stay put.
Okay. So, Boulder, as you are brought onto this ship deck, you can see. No, on the ship deck itself, there are 4 pirates. And you see a gaudy looking dwarf with a huge braided beard and an eye patch.
Big stupid feathery hat.
Oh, he must be one of those southern
And
dwarves I've
a-
heard so much about.
And a proper, like, tricorn hat with a very large feather.
Bertle's gonna love that.
Oh yeah. Hi Siri, how are you doing?
Stop! I swear Thursday's not complete without a Siri. Is it?
And we turned in to ask her to play Sounds of the Ocean.
So
Anyway.
the dwarf looks at you, smiles widely. Hello. I am Captain Carmine Rose. It is wonderful to meet someone else like myself. And holds out his hand for you to shake it.
Okay. Oh, it's definitely over the top. Okay, Boulder, do you agree with me that this feels like a trap? Do you agree? An 18. This feels like a trap. Does he also feel like this is a trap?
There's something going on here. It's
Oh,
just
really?
Something's not right with this.
Okay. You know for a fact, I'm Dwarvish, that a Dwarvish greeting isn't over hands, it's over pints.
I find it funny that you actually keep to the old ways.
I mean, it would be a little out of place for me to say. It seems weird that you'd be on the sea.
The sea is where I call myself my home.
I mean, the mountains of water, I understand.
No, everybody has heard my tales, of course, as the other pirates around him go, of course, everyone's heard Captain Rose's stories.
If they
And
start
when being
singing
so interested
these-
in your stories, why not tell a few?
If they start singing, I'm summoning a fire golem or fire elemental
Jesus.
in the middle of the ship, and I'm taking us all out.
We're not even.
There's no musical numbers here.
No.
That's-
I will send you guys that later, though. I'm sending because that is where my brain went.
That's exactly why I was like, if this happens, fire.
And they don't begin singing, but they do begin kind of telling stories, and none of them are adding. With an insight of 18, none of them are adding up.
Okay, so they're sea stories.
There's
But I mean, it's probably
something
more to that. There's like something
off.
weird going on. Yeah.
Yeah. And badges also give me an insight. I know you're a rat, but I feel like even you hearing some of this is like, the fuck?
I love it. Hey, yo, we got one. That's a
Yeah,
quack.
you guys got a quack.
Hey, yo. How is it always with badges, too?
It is.
Probably because I'm always on the verge of swearing. Like, I just put that energy out into the universe when I'm playing
yeah,
badges.
and it just gets passed on to me.
Also, it definitely seems like the salt didn't do much when it hit the water.
Oh, not yet.
Oh, lovely.
Yes, badges. You know something's wrong.
Yeah,
There's
I
not.
imagine.
This is. I feel like badges has probably actually been around a couple of like people like this
Yeah,
from cooking. And so he actually knows how these stories are supposed to go. And none of them are going that way. Even the ones that are, you can tell are from somewhere else, they're still being told wrong.
This is all some sort of weird pantomime, and I don't know why it's being set up, and I don't know everyone who's involved in it, but I hate it. Now, are there people down here? Badges will shift into a cat when he's out of view just to make it a little easier and not to be caught in an unpleasant surprise.
No.
No, nobody down here?
No.
All right. Summoning a water elemental.
All right.
There's plenty of it around.
It's a salty water elemental if I've ever seen one.
Yep.
Okay. Is that Luna's clue?
That would be Luna's clue when a towering humanoid figure of water just appears right next to the ship.
Oh boy, let's go, Bertle. She's gonna hop on Bertle, and Bertle's gonna follow Badge's directions. So I'm
Yep.
pretty sure they spoke to each other before we broke off. So
Indeed. So Bertle will fly her invisibly over to the ship.
yeah, as long as Luna's touching Bertle, he will remain invisible too.
So, Boulder, you see the water elemental rise out of the water on one side of the ship.
Joy. Am I still restrained? I'm assuming I am.
Yeah, you're still restrained.
Okay.
On the other side, where the salt went in,
Okay.
at first it was just a quiet bubbling.
Mm-hmm.
That is now turned into a boil.
Okay.
As Rocky flies out quickly at you.
Okay.
And on the other side rises a kraken.
Oh
Huh.
no.
Well, that's a situation.
Oh boy. And I'm assuming Luna can see this too.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Luna, you all are all seeing the water elemental rise, and
Water
then
elemental, young dragon, and kraken.
and then the kraken.
Oh.
These pirates definitely have better things to deal with right now.
And yeah, I'll do it this way. The The guy who had his arm on you immediately pulls out his swords. You're seeing them all begin to battle ready, except for the captain.
Interesting.
What does he do?
He starts to cower.
Ha! What a guy. I love this so much. I love this situation so much.
Yeah.
Okay, we really need to get the I don't want to call them what I keep almost calling them. The free hand. Jeez. Felix, you could have picked an easier group not to accidentally get confused with a different also group involving free. Thank you, lad. But anyway, if I'm not restrained, I'm going to dive through a water elemental because, let's not deal with that right now. The Kraken's a big issue.
Yeah. Badges?
So I'm running off the back of this boat, or towards the water elemental.
Port starboard, I think it is.
Fine. Depends on what side's this Kraken popping on.
I think that's on the port.
Left side, gotcha. So I'm jumping over starboard.
Yep.
Starboard.
Badges is also abandoning ship towards his elemental.
Yep.
Thank you.
Port has 4 letters, so it is left.
Yep.
Although he's going to be caught by his elemental. It didn't catch.
No.
Boulder. That was a little too sudden. But
I'm going straight through. There's
Badges is going to land on a watery hand, and I don't know. Are we in initiative now? What are we doing at this point?
And I gotta pull them all up because I have.
There's 2 underground. If Roger was seeing it right.
12. Did I not bring those in? Nope. Okay,
Oh, you didn't see any weapons while you're under there, did you?
Did I see any weapons?
You saw crates.
Okay, presumably weapons. That can be recovered later. That's not hard. We can sink the ship. We don't have to worry too much about it, other than needing a ship to get to Pyrite.
Yeah.
I mean, we can just take the pirate ship wherever that went off to.
That's 12, and I need...
Oh, are we in initiative?
Will be in a moment.
Would you like us to roll lower?
Yes, please.
Around? Okay.
All right.
13. I take it.
15.
14. We like to see it. Good job, Kraken.
16.
Okay. So...
I have no idea this Kraken.
I was
Pirates.
definitely not expecting a Kraken. Whatever I was expecting, it was not this.
What does Wizardly have against this town? That's what I want to know now.
8, 9, 10.
I mean, well, a lot of his stuff's been like inside jokes. This just seems openly hostile.
One of them probably like posted put up a poster for their quacky band on his tower when he wasn't paying attention.
Badges.
So he's the one that turned a couple of them into animals, is what you're telling me.
That, or he just left and decided that he was going to, drop a Kraken on them in a very delayed revenge fashion.
Luna.
And understandable. But also,
15.
I guess for your Wizardly, you can. So it's not like... I mean, he just had like dried Kraken in a bag.
Apparently. It's like sea monkeys, but far more
I would
extreme.
imply there's more of them. I mean, there's potentially multiple
Alright.
Krakens.
So excuse the fact that they are all attacking with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Dang. Did any of those hit?
Kraken?
Mm-hmm.
A couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7.
That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4. It gives me 32, 44, 47. It's like 52.
Thank you.
That's assuming my math is right.
I'm gonna trust your math because
Yeah, this is the Kraken. That's probably the equivalent of a paper cut on one tentacle.
Probably.
I'm only telling you guys this because it made me just laugh like that. The Kraken is at 420 health.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
Nice. But also, dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like this is what this encounter was intended for, which is the weirder part.
Badges.
Yeah, no. Badges is going to send old Squirty here up to make some swings, I guess, and try and keep its attention while he himself runs away. Quite bravely. This is more of a tactical retreat than anything. Just want to put that out there.
I am of the same mind.
I'm going to attack. So 23, 23, and 18.
All 3 hit.
All right. Well,
Okay, but the thing doesn't have much AC. About health, it has in spades. I'm sure it does damage about as well as it's able to survive.
1d2 damage. So, and Badges himself is going to head towards the horseshoe.
Mhm.
And then he's gonna look up to where he thinks Luna might be and just set it on fire.
With that, Luna, it is your turn.
All right. So I'm assuming Luna and Bertle somehow, somewhere land on the ship where we're facing the Kraken.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh no, Berta would not land near the Kraken.
I
Luna
said
can-
facing it. I didn't say on. I didn't say near it.
Oh, okay. Facing, yeah, he'd
We
fly
could
towards
see
it.
the
and
Kraken from where we are.
just kind of circling.
She heard you say fire, but she knows that water is pretty liking more the lightning than the fire. So she's gonna try and use a lightning bolt spell. And here we go.
Right, we
And
get a
it's
cast
good.
today.
Did
we get
it.
2 spells
Let's
in a row.
go.
Hold on. Let me read something real quick on this.
Unfortunately, unless this is some different kind of Kraken, if I'm remembering the Kraken correctly, they are immune to electricity.
Yeah, we're gonna find
Well,
out.
she
this
don't
turn.
know that.
No, she don't know that. I'm just
Going to find out the experimental way.
Okay.
was
She's
planning
gonna cast this
things-
at 5th level.
It's kind of hard to plan for a Kraken.
no.
Yeah,
I was
she-
planning to make somebody else face a Kraken. Go ahead.
Okay.
So if it's
So-
immune, that means it doesn't.
Correct. It takes literally zero damage and does not
Okay.
care.
Yep. It's like a electric attack on a ground Pokemon.
Okay, so yes, I will tell you right now, Solar, it is immune to lightning.
Okay. Well, she was trying anyway.
Okay.
But
That's-
I get that. It's just her thinking.
It
Okay.
didn't
Yeah, no,
cross
we're
the
not
ship
saying.
at all, did
I
it?
am not saying you or the character were bad for doing it. We're just making sure you don't like roll the dice and everything when there's just other than
Well,
the
no, I
wild
won't
spell.
roll the dice because technically it fails. So
Now, I'll admit, I was kind of hoping for some sort of wild surge to turn this thing into some sort of like chihuahua with a squid head or something.
Mm.
God knows what, but you know,
No.
you can't have everything.
But also, how on fire is this ship now?
Oh,
That's a
the
Luna.
ship is getting on is catching.
Luna, did you try to hit the ship with this lightning bolt as well?
It just goes in a straight line.
Yeah, but is the ship between you and the Kraken?
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
really, because she's flying. Remember?
Yeah.
I mean, if
Bertle
she puts the
did
mast in
not-
between.
Yeah, but that would be silly.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming then Bertle would know kind of what she was doing and move her to where it won't hit the ship.
Okay.
Yeah, because Bertle does the same thing for Badges when he rides into combat. It makes sure he's not like facing a tree when Badges needs to cast a spell.
Where did
Okay.
Yeah.
It would just be convenient, depending on how quickly or how much we want the ship on fire.
Yeah, like
We don't
Bertle
want the
would,
ship on fire,
Okay.
actually.
We want to keep the ship.
Bertle would
Okay.
feel the energy gathering and probably move her into the right spot. So
Yeah.
I mean, it'll touch the water and damage a couple of fish, but not the Kraken.
Not the fish. No, just kidding.
It's okay.
I like fish.
I'm not in
Pirates
the
can
water
be
yet,
set
so
on
I'm not
fire,
in
yeah.
danger. But little danger close sometimes.
Yep. But no, we don't want the ship on fire because that has all the weapons they would like to get back as well. And this is actually the town's ship.
Mm.
So if we
Yeah, it
cannot
just says-
burn it,
Yeah,
course
the lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried. So,
Yep.
yeah, not the ship.
I mean, the ship is probably doomed anyway because Kraken, but at least we can point to the Kraken and lie convincingly that it's not our fault.
I mean, it is Wizards' fault there's a Kraken. And you cannot prove it otherwise.
That's fair.
And Luna and Bertle are now able to be seen because she made an attack.
Yep.
But that's the end of her turn.
Does
Okay.
Gresh sell insurance?
Only against
Yes.
Gresh.
Okay. Wait a second. I feel like Gresh sells insurance for protection, but Gresh is the active.
Okay.
Exactly.
So the Captain Rose is proceeding to run.
Oh, what a guy.
See, now that is cowardice. That's totally different than what I'm doing.
Is
Just
he
putting that
trying
out
to-
there.
Is he trying to do something else, though, is the question.
That
Is he running to somewhere or is he running away?
He is running away.
Away. Okay.
Yeah. And the Kraken is going to first attack.
My gosh.
Damn.
All right.
This is just against the ship.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kevin.
Okay. All right.
And with that, let me just see it. I know it's gonna be bad. Yep.
I mean,
32.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 6 pirates from the ship are gone.
okay.
Did it just like splat them as it
It
chopped through the
just
middle of the ship?
Basically, yeah.
And that's
you
why I
just-
said nope.
You just hear the Wilhelm scream from one of them.
At least they went out in
Okay.
style.
That is
They
the first
did.
one.
But
I'm
What?
so sorry.
what is this thing?
It's the
Attack
Kraken.
The dock for
Nice.
29.
It's like Nat won the dock. Come on.
And
Oh, damn.
the third one
Roll 20 gods
is
hate us
just
tonight.
kind of is at the air, effectively. It's just going like this.
Okay. I'm sorry, that was a double crit. If the
Yes.
rolls are not being shown to chat, that is 237s.
And
Oh, they're being shown to chat.
Okay.
yeah, they are missing you guys currently at the moment.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yay. I didn't have to fix the music
Okay.
again.
Okay.
All right. So that is the Kraken's move.
Hi.
And it is also screaming.
Screaming
As
like
you
is in
do.
pain?
Y-
Or is it just Kraken screaming?
I'll put it this way: Rocky and name Birtle.
Bullwinkle?
Birtle? Okay.
Oh.
You can tell that they're reacting to something.
Okay.
Right, so this salt actually just pisses off animals or monstrous animals.
Not pissing it off, but it's reacting to something.
If this is some sort of weird Kraken aphrodisiac, I am really just going to lose it.
Pebble can communicate with me. So,
The Birdle can't quite like that.
What you get Boulder from Rocky?
okay.
Is it scared?
Aren't we? We're literally all scared right now, Rocky. Like, I understand. More than most circumstances. So it wants nothing except for being left alone.
Can any of you talk to it?
Okay. Like, what does it speak in? Is it an animal? Is it speaking like, one of the old tongues? Like, what are we talking about, bud?
I don't know. I don't know what the language is.
You can clearly, do you just understand the emotion? Do you understand what are we talking here?
It sounds like gravel.
My brother. Okay, you know what? It's our turn anyway. So let's
Yep.
free like these freehand people from under this alcove. So that they can at least attempt, like, maybe they'll try a defense thing. In the meantime, Badges, are you look like you're clearly going towards like the alcove?
Yeah, Badges is heading towards the alcove while Splashy is flailing only
Rocky.
slightly effectually at the Kraken.
Can we just lure the Kraken out to sea? Is that something that you'd be okay with trying to do? Because you get a say in this, because you're the one who's probably, who, if anyone else is going to get slapped, it's going to be you. Because if I get slapped, I'm dead. Rocky, your silence is telling.
I can try.
Well, both in this together. Somebody riding you.
I I think one of you guys can talk to him.
Okay. I didn't understand the screaming, but the screaming was also just generic screaming. So we'll just do one of the speak with animals and see if anything makes sense.
You have speak with animals?
Yeah, I speak with animals.
Okay. I also have it, but we'll let Boulder take this one because
I have tongues, not speak with animals.
Speak with animals. The only downside is I still can only use the languages I know, and I can understand it. The other way around is a little bit less. Oh, I've really comprehend and verbally communicate. Okay.
What
Yeah.
language do you speak?
Oh, that shouldn't matter with speak with animals unless
it's
it's
an animal,
actually intelligent
Speak
enough.
with animals.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
What languages can you speak?
we're starting with Abyssal.
Okay. What are you saying to it?
I start with no more violence, because I think that's going to translate pretty quickly.
All right. The pirates are going to go.
I thought they were dead.
There are 6 more hidden by the alcove.
Okay.
6 more
'Cause-
pirates where the hand people were supposed to be.
They are not just pirates. You realize that these are the guards.
Okay, the pirate guards are coming out now that were
Correct.
protecting the free hands.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because the number of guards is perfectly matching the number of freehand people that we're supposed to be saving. So
yeah,
you
that's what
can
I'm noticing
see
here as well.
Oh,
why I
no,
might be a
no,
little
no.
suspicious why we just got played,
Mhm.
but they got played worse because Kraken.
No. There are still 6 more people sitting down.
I mean,
What a shock that Skunkly got it wrong.
it makes more sense how their ship was taken over with 12 people.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You hit, and you hit for 17.
If I can preface this, I mean, it's one of those, we don't want to hurt you, but the people that are attacking you, go for it. Like, have fun. Because I'm sure they're not helping try to calm down a Kraken.
No, they are not. Okay. Badges, your turn.
Are those guards charging at badges? Like, do they see him? Are they?
They are solely
There's a bigger
focused on
problem.
the Kraken.
All right. Well, good on them. Badges, unless one of them stops, like tries to stop him, is just gonna go in the alcove and start freeing folks.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to direct old Splashy to get a little punchy. Ooh, net 20, 8, and 8. So I'm imagining only one attack actually hits.
What did you say again?
Nat 20, 8,
Nat 20?
and then 8.
Yeah, the 2 8s don't hit.
But it's such a big target.
But water's hard to control.
Water is hard to control.
Yeah.
So 14. If that one hit. Dunk. 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 I'm imagining old Splashy at this point, like one of those little, in the old Warner Brothers cartoons and such, there'd be a big dog and then a scrappy little dog
Yeah.
that always wants to get into fights. That's the scrappy little dog is Splashy, and he's fighting a bear with tentacles.
Very tentacles may end up making him dissipate.
Now, this as soon as this bear with tentacles actually turns his attention to Splashy, I'm pretty sure Splashy's gone.
Oh, he turns his attention my way. I'm gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because
Wow.
it's great when you see a plus modifier greater than your AC. It's great.
And another scout. So he's going to go with Luna,
Okay.
which is amazing.
What did Luna ever do to anybody?
Set
Oh, no, the
modifier turned
scout.
into birds.
All right, so badges went.
Yep.
Luna.
Okay, she noticed
your turn.
obviously that the lightning didn't work. So she's gonna go back to her usual hullabaloo and blow fire at it this time.
All right.
Cool.
And it goes wild.
Yep.
Cool. What happens instead?
See,
Come
37,
on, Squid Dog.
84.
Come on, something cool.
Squid Dog. Come
I
on,
seem
not
to,
making it more powerful.
I seem to get the impression that the diplomatic route is not exactly expected for this particular encounter.
It can be.
Okay. What was my other number? 84. Every spell the victim casts for 1d6 rounds triggers a chaos surge.
Oof. Glad this thing I don't believe casts magic.
Yeah. Let me roll that d6 real quick. Okay, so that would be 3 rounds. But does that mean mine still works?
Yes.
Nat 20.
Hits.
Well, dirty 20. For 9 fire damage.
Okay.
And that's her turn.
Okay, the bugbear. Yeah, I gotta do this. To Badges. This is gonna suck on my voice well. Who are we firing at?
Kraken?
Tease me to pirates. No to Kraken. Okay.
All right, whatever you say, boss.
How is he the
And-
boss?
I'm just the boss, Boulder.
He's
Shouldn't have to
gotta-
have this discussion.
Hmm.
It's gonna be
And
first 12.
yeah. Okay.
How will the Kraken start?
Yeah, it is the bandit captain who is off hiding somewhere. And Kraken's turn. I'm sorry. First swing is going for where the guards are.
Okay.
So
They
it is
just- They rushed out of the little place,
yes.
out of the alcove, so it's not
Yeah.
squashing the
You
alcove.
guys.
Yet.
And hits killing the rest of the pirates.
Okay.
See?
Whoa.
That's a lot of rolls.
Why did it do so many?
I don't know. It felt like one of those DM takes like just a handful of dice and just drops them on the table and figures it out.
That's
Yep.
kind of what that feels like to me.
Oh, good. We're on the same page.
Yeah. Second, he is so yeah, because he attacks first, hears no more violence, and his attention is brought to you, Boulder.
Okay, he at least understood. If not, I just have his attention now. Okay.
And you just kind of see his head do that. As it is not committing any more acts of violence.
Okay.
It's not attacking.
All of you, go,
Yeah.
run.
Boulder, your turn.
Oh, jeez. This is really tricky because now I gotta figure out how to tell people not to shoot the Kraken. There's no good way to tell a bunch of terrified humans to not attack a kraken.
Oh, there aren't really any humans left except for I guess it was what, 2 scouts who showed up?
I mean, pirates are dead. The only people that are showing up are the ones that you're freeing. They're asking what to do.
Oh, run, go, out,
Okay,
go, gone.
Gone? Okay.
Yep.
The bugbear
That
was
was
the
true.
only one to really ask.
Okay.
Everybody
Well,
else kind of got out of dodge. Okay.
Yep.
yeah. He's like to the bugbear too. Just go. Go, 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 go.
Okay. And with that, we are out of initiative.
Cool. Okay, and I'm gonna try to explain to them, to Luna and Bat, as best as I can, to stop attacking.
All right. Splashy. Cool it. Cool it. It's
Okay.
okay.
So, assuming that it knows Abyssal, I'm gonna try to ask it in Abyssal, where are you from?
And you get in your head a
Okay.
location that is
Like-
not here.
Like different plane we're talking, or are we talking like not in like this ocean?
Not this ocean,
Not this ocean.
but it is not a place you have ever seen.
Badge is just gonna look up Wizardly. What the hell?
Okay. Oh, sorry, you don't know what's going on. This Kraken is from a different ocean. Don't know which ocean, and they try to tell me don't recognize the ocean.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
sounds
know
about right. This
if-
seems like a prank on the Kraken.
If we
Like,
banish the Kraken back to wherever the Kraken came from, similar to how we did the previous sent, or if we want to send the Kraken to our ocean,
we don't want this thing in our ocean. But I don't have banishment. That's not really a spell I get.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. Boulder, can you ask if it wants us to try and banish it home?
I'll try to tell it. If you're not from here, we have a way to send you back.
Maybe.
Would you like us to attempt that?
You get a feeling of appreciation.
Okay. It would appreciate us trying to send it back.
All right. Now, I
Like
know
misdelivered
earlier
mail.
I was wishing for you to turn it into some sort of poodle squid or whatever, but Luna, I believe in you. I know you can do this. You can banish it without any other effects. Just banish it, send it home, and we can call this whole thing done.
Okay. When
If we
I,
can also
when-
see if we can keep
Wait,
the
is
people
it-
from.
can I do that now?
Yes.
Yes. Go for it.
Okay. So, the usual. Oh,
Now,
jeez.
Beans. What happens now?
Let's find out.
This is when we die.
Yes, it is.
This is what happens here.
I said we're gonna try. I did not say we were gonna succeed.
Yeah. no.
Oh.
He's just like swap places. That would be nice.
It and
Oh,
Luna
here
are
we
gonna
go.
swap an arm. it's
Oh, Lord.
gonna be a Luna at the end of one giant kraken
Wait a
tentacle.
sec.
You know how much
Hold
faster
on.
Luna can move if Luna had a Kraken arm? Just throw
Oh,
yourself
no,
across
spell
the water.
variation. Okay. Uh-oh.
Okay.
It means it could still go off.
Yeah. But it's gonna go off
Yeah.
weird.
15.
But
The spell gets stuck in the caster's mind. The caster must use its action to cast the same spell every round until they run out of spell slots for that level.
Okay, so the spell still
Alright.
happens, then but you're
So
just gonna
we-
keep trying to banish the same spot.
Yeah, banish,
Right,
banish.
right.
okay, that's fine. As long as Banish goes
Okay.
off, we can make it work.
There you go. Says it must succeed a charisma saving throw.
I mean,
But
it's
does it
not
save
trying to
if
be.
it's-
Succeed.
Yeah.
It's not trying to succeed.
Okay.
And yeah, it pops and disappears.
So we won't know for like a minute.
All right, well,
Said the spell ends before 1 minute has passed. The target reappears in the space it left in, or the nearest unoccupied space of that space is unoccupied. Otherwise, the target doesn't return.
And it doesn't return either.
Okay.
sweet.
And
Then he's
from
gonna fist bump Luna. Well, he's gonna wait until Luna's done casting Banish and gonna stay out of her line of sight.
Yeah,
but once that's done, then
let's
he's gonna
see.
fist bump Luna.
2,
Yeah, we got a couple more of these to go.
3. There.
If you banish a ship, does it go to a demi-plane for a bit?
Well, she
Who
was
knows?
she was aiming at the water where the Kraken was, so
And it
So
only works
fish.
on
It's
creatures,
just-
so like 3
Or
very
fish.
confused fish, or 2 very
yeah, just a
confused
couple of
fish,
confused fish.
end up in some
That's
sort
fine.
of random demi-plane.
so
Just some artificer's aquarium, just like suddenly has fish show up in it.
Yep.
behind you, it starts very quietly and then begins to grow as the crowd that was there before
shoot.
watching
We're up. We're the heroes of another town, aren't we?
begin to cheer for
Whack
the
it, we are.
heroes of Favorite.
I like how we're just like, gosh dang it, we're
No.
heroes again, aren't we?
We are, yeah, buddy. Well, they can do
And-
that. Badges is ignoring them, turning into a dolphin, getting in the water, and having old Splashy help him get the weapon crates out of the sunken ship.
I don't think the ship sunk.
The
It
Kraken
did.
karate
It
chopped
did?
right through the middle
Yeah.
of it.
Okay. That
Yeah.
was what me
The
and Rocky
first
are also
attack.
doing.
that everyone just went silent
It was
for.
like judo chop, and
I mean, I'm sure someone knows mending.
So, as this is happening, one of the beast folk warriors walk up to you guys. So one of the captives. We caught this one trying to get away.
Hey,
oh, hey, buddy.
all we want is your hat, and the town will do what they will with you, I'm assuming.
Yeah, we're gonna take the hat and turn you over to the town's justice.
Oh, but come on. You know, I was just having some fun.
You held people hostage for what, 6 days? However many days they've at least 6. If
3.
I'm doing the math.
See, the thing is,
3.
what you did is a joke,
Total.
so we're not going to kill you. That's the difference.
It's just gonna hurt real bad.
That's even more
Okay,
terrifying
l-
coming from you.
It is.
Yeah,
kinda
because Luna's
terrifying.
gonna walk up to him.
Oh, oh
don't.
no.
Oh, I was gonna say don't
Oh, I
maim
thought-
him, but you
I
can
thought
curse
you were
him.
just going to curse him. That's what I was expecting you to do, but okay, that works too, I guess.
She was gonna do something. She was gonna shock. She's trying to shock him. But
could
this is
potentially
an
kill him if you
area.
shock
This
him.
is an area of chaos surge.
Oh.
We're not gonna be the heroes anymore.
If this stupid Kraken shows up again.
Within a mile radius, all creatures gain a flying speed of 20 feet.
For how long?
It doesn't say.
Meaning it's
Now there's just
permanent.
literal flying fish.
Great.
I think we'll
so,
just do it like a minute, and then yeah, flying fish. But it doesn't say her spell doesn't go off, so shocking grasp, which probably misses.
11 could still hit him. Is he wearing metal? Or is he more like leather armor?
Leather, so it
Okay.
misses.
yeah, you tried.
Oh well.
Wait, so did everybody in a mile radius gain a permanent 20-foot
Creatures, I believe.
flying?
Creatures.
We're creatures, right?
Humanoids.
No, humanoids. All right. That makes me sad.
It's that stupid distinction.
Yeah.
Fair enough. So yeah, there's a bunch of confused ass fish jumping out of the water and then not coming back down. At least
And a
not
big
right
ass
away.
whale too.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. At
Let
least
him
one
on.
flying whale.
Oh no!
Hey, yo, we got there. There,
Oh
take one.
no! A big booty whale. I don't know.
You're Sorry. Um,
Instead of swimming in the ocean, you're swimming in the air.
Yep.
as you guys walk back to the Freehand League, with the fake Captain Carmine Rose.
Oh, jeez.
Is there a real Carmine Rose? Has Badges actually ever heard that name before?
He would actually have heard this name before.
Yeah, this ain't Carmine Rose. The stuff I've heard about Carmine Rose actually makes sense. Now,
You all would have heard of Carmine Rose.
Mhm.
right. So I don't know who this is. It's not really Carmine Rose. Also, here's all your crates of weapons that weren't destroyed by a Kraken tentacle. I don't know how much that is, but
Thank you. And he hands over it. I believe now I can. Oh, wait. Wrong voice. Wrong person. Oopsie.
I believe that now I can tell you what's happening in Alchemist Quarry.
I don't even know if I want to know anymore. But I mean,
Just lay it on us.
in
We're about
for
to head there anyway.
in for a Kraken, in for a pound, I guess.
Kinora, who is in charge, she's the one causing the earthquakes.
How?
I doubt it, but go on.
We don't know how. We just know that
And the bugbear gives him a journal. He looks up,
Thank you, Bigfred.
opens it, and
This is a journal that we have rescued from. Who did you say it was for, Bigfred?
he said he was a friend, that he was here to help us.
Did you say he was a friend or that he was a priest of Fred? Because I've met priests of Fred already.
I don't know. His voice was strained.
Okay.
Is the name that written on the journal?
There is no name on the journal.
Oh.
Right.
Would,
Well-
if we look at it, will we be able to recognize it as either Wizardly or Ohio Jack?
It is neither.
Okay.
Mhm.
That was Luna's thinking, but go ahead, guys.
Imagine just gonna go look. We'll look through the journal, but I can tell you that every town we've been to has been rock solid certain and had some sort of proof that the earthquakes were caused by underground goblin mining, the hedonism of the spa place. I think some sort of general wickedness at one place. Don't quote me
Whatever
on
the
that one.
Whatever the Volgari was.
Whatever the Volgari was. And we don't know, but we want to run away from it because we're a bunch of druid cowards.
No, they wanted to go up to Kylandria.
Yeah, to get
I
away
wanna
from
go
the earthquakes.
home.
The earth's literally shaking.
I want to stop shaky Earth.
Yeah, so we're down to check it out and see if we can stop the shaking. But please don't be disappointed when it turns out that yet again, Quinoa or whatever her name is not responsible for the earthquakes.
You know, I heard that they may be thinking.
If it
And-
isn't Kenora, who do you think it might be?
The man on the moon.
Probably. Moving on. Let's add them to the list.
Agitated earth elementals, could be a like super volcano about to erupt.
Could be Four Claimers, maybe.
Maybe
Who
why
knows?
be
we
the
need
four
to
claimer
put Heart
magic.
in volcano,
Could be.
or no?
Although a volcano would be a bad place to look,
Yeah.
other than who lives there.
Let's sleepy. I'm tired.
Yeah. So
And then we go.
You are
Quarry
welcome
place.
to stay the night at our inn.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's
Oh,
go
please.
grab a meal.
What I request with the journal
because he does give it to you.
Keep it safe. And if you can, we had a contact in Alchemist Quarry,
Okay.
Frankie. He has been missing for a while.
What does Frankie
Frankie,
look like
what?
in detail?
Why do you do this to me every time?
You bring up characters we've never met before. We're like,
Yeah,
wait, who in the
yeah,
world are we looking
Because
for?
and-
Badges is
and
going
it
to
tells
otherwise.
me a name without ever giving me context of who the hell these people are.
Well,
And this
Badges
is why
gonna
there's
get
somebody
to-
called Bucket.
Yeah, there's somebody called Bucket, and we're gonna get to that friggin' town. We're gonna get to Alchemist Quarry, and we're gonna be like, all right, we need to find Frankie, and then realize that none of us asked what he looked like. So all we know is we have a name, Frankie.
Although we do have a weaver with a name and description. Although the
We
biggest
do.
description is they're a weaver.
The foot stand out.
Oh, sorry. There's a weaver and the spider companion for a weaver. There are two.
Oh yeah.
But I'm sure Alchemist Quarry has a lot of spiders for some reason.
No, I don't think so. The spider
me.
move into Alchemist Quarry.
If you need some time to think, we can just
So-
you can just tell us in the morning.
They are an ocelot.
They're
Peaceful.
ocelot.
Ocelot.
Well, that should be somewhat helpful.
For once, I could actually use the search bar to find the name in the
Hey, yo.
document.
Nice.
Oh,
Oh, that made life so much easier.
They fixed the search function. Let's
ocelots are
go.
cute.
They are cute.
Yeah.
I like little cats.
All right, so we're gonna crash out, and
Yep.
tomorrow I guess we head to Alchemist Quarry.
And I
Still
think
with the cart
that is.
full of furniture.
Unless you
Oh.
wanted to go to Pyrite, you can still take a boat. There are still other boats to go to Pyrite. You
Okay,
have
but
choices.
hear me out. Can we come back from Alchemist Quarry, assuming we come back from Alchemist Quarry, considering the current history, and then take a boat to Pyrite?
Yes, you can.
Because I don't know how easy it's going to be to leave Pyrite and get back here.
Right.
Yeah, do we have an
Mhm.
idea what that kind of trip would be like if we went to Pyrite by boat and then came back by boat, or could we go to Alchemist Quarry directly from Pyrite and have it take less time?
Let's see
Quarry is like just
here.
over there. Pyrite's like number 5. Pyrite's a pretty good distance.
Yeah. So yeah.
The only downside is we're like skipping a couple towns. Oh, we're skipping Fool's Crossing. That's fine. That's no
Mhm.
no loss there.
Yeah.
Except for Grant. Grant is the I will miss
But
Grant.
yeah. That will be a conversation for later.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We will bring the curtain down for tonight on you all finally getting some rest.
Upstairs. Yeah, it's fine.
Well, all right then. That's
yes.
what, 5 wizardly tasks, or are we at 6?
You all
Completed.
are now. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
Wow.
So welcome to level 10.
Oh no.
We are 10 already.
No,
11?
we're level 9.
No, we're-
11.
What?
Yeah, we were level 10. At least I'm showing level 10 on mine.
Oh yeah, we're level 10.
Okay, yeah. So now you are at level 11.
Oh my gosh.
So thank you guys so much for playing.
Yes. Thank you for running.
We're about to get into some really big chaos. Next week we're going to be sacrificing a lot of ducks, y'all.
Well,
Yeah,
I
I believe it.
sacrificed a couple.
Thank you to chat, who it looks like you all were so busy. Thank you to our wonderful producer Hellhounds.
Yay, Hellhounds.
Oh no. Yeah, this next part of the campaign, I was scared before. Now I'm really scared. This is gonna be a lot of fun. Next week is going to be a lot of chaos. So get ready, y'all. Yeah. And for those watching in the future on YouTube, thank you for watching up to here. If you liked it, please hit the bell and subscribe to know when things go out. They actually go out on a really timely manner now. Like, it's awesome. We are here, or will be here hopefully soon again, all the time.
We're working on it.
We're working on it.
Come back.
Working on it.
We're coming back, y'all. And I think with that, as we always say, please be nice to each other. Night, y'all.
Night.